Hey everybody, this is Ross with Dial in the Details. Today we have something pretty special. One of the first watches that we're featuring where it is going to stay in my collection. Everything that you've seen so far has moved on. Doesn't mean I don't have watches from the same brand, just those models are most likely sold. So this is something that is particularly special to me that I will be keeping. One of my favorite watches. This is the Endeavour Ocean Blue Aqua Compressor Titanium Series 3. Getting right into the specs, we have a diameter of 41.5 millimeters, thickness of 12.5, lug to lug of 45, lug width of 20. Love to see that. It means you can put most straps on it. Water resistance of 300 meters. And a 68-hour power reserve from a Lejeune G101 made to the Saunier standard, the highest grade available, adjusted for accuracy in 4 positions. That's right, folks. Look at that, no date. That's my favorite style, no date. Makes it very simple. Let's go and take this off wrist. Take a look at it. Yeah, this is a full lume watch. One of my favorite things about it is the case color. Also happens to be one of my least favorite things about it is that this is a PVD coated watch, so any damage you do is permanent and unrepairable. But it does look amazing, and with the blue rubber strap, very thick blue rubber strap, melding right into the case. Very nice, very sleek. One of my favorite things is also the wave pattern. There's a subtle wave pattern that's built into the lume. Why don't we go ahead and skip to charging this? Give us a little lume shot here real quick. Turn off the light. Would you look at that? It has kind of like a little texture to the lume. It's not just like a solid blue. But man, that blue on blue on blue on blue, for me, that's everything. Another thing I really like is the 3D applied indices. You can see the domed sapphire crystal there. So that 12, and they all have, let's zoom in, let's see. You can see they all have this indent in the middle where, so the edges, there's a perimeter of all the indices, and I think it looks really nice, including the hands themselves have a similar aesthetic. Another thing is the dual crown. So out of all of my watches, there's not quite another one that feels as good as this one, and the action when pressing in is just so different than all of the Miyota movements or the Sellita movements that I have, and just the amount of engagement when you press in, and every time you do it, man, it just locks right in. It's done. Boom. This bezel actually has a unidirectional geared bezel. So unlike most compressor style watches, there's actual gears in here, so you actually are getting feedback and clicks in. So last click is done, back in, actuated, boom, locked in. The shape also, it's sort of a cushion case. I'm not a big fan of cushion cases generally speaking, but this one, I don't know, something about it, it's just enough or not too much. So it's also 41, so with this shape, it fits my wrist very well. So I'm a big fan of that. The only problem I have in general is maybe like you can't wear this everywhere. It's obviously it's sort of a tool watch without a tool watch finish. So as far as the types of outfits that you can wear with it, it's a little limiting. But for my style, it works. And so I'm just a huge fan of this. And I'm a huge fan of Fair. We've recently gotten another fair watch for my wife, and they just make great watches. So pretty stoked on the brand right now. Let me know what you guys think. Any questions, concerns, comments, leave them down below. Thanks for watching.